Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Wow. That contract for Carson Wentz, wow. Here's the thing. I know I'm Joe the fan. I know I don't work for ESPN or NFL Network or the Cowboys or former player or anything like that. You know, I just talk. And if you don't like what I talk, that's cool. Just don't watch. That's cool. I get that. That's fine. But Jerry Jones was actually right. And everybody thought he was crazy when he started talking about giving Dak Prescott an extension. Because right now, the longer you wait, the more it costs. Because you got people out there that say, look, make this a prove-it year. Well, he's already proved it for 3 years. And he will continue to get better. Carson Wentz getting $32 million a year. You see what's happening in the market. If the Cowboys had done the deal before Russell Wilson had gotten his, before Big Ben, and before Carson Wentz, Aaron frickin' Rodgers was the highest paid. There was only 2 people in the $30 million range. And as you see, everybody who's getting a deal now is in the 30 million plus range. Russell 35, Big Ben 34, Carson Wentz now 32, Aaron Rodgers 33, Matty Ice 30. Now the question is how much is Dak Prescott worth? Is Dak Prescott worth as much as Carson Wentz? You could argue that he stays healthy. I know people will say, well, he's got better statistics when he plays. What? What? Huh? Oh, okay. Michael was at the door and went, I was like, what? He's like, oh, it was a bug he caught growing up. I thought it was like, something happened, something life-changing. I guess it was life-changing for the bug, though, wasn't it? So you could argue that if you're Dak's people, you say, hey, look, we won the division twice out of the last 3 years. We've been to the playoffs. We won a playoff game. We're 13-5 in the division with him under center. He took a team that was 4-12 and went 13-3 with basically the same talent except for Zeke Elliott, who only gained 300 more yards rushing. So you could argue and say, I want the same deal. Or you could say, you know what? We'll take a shade under. We'll give you a break. But you got to be in the 30s now. You've got to be at least 31. It's just the way it is. And this is the same thing with DeMarcus Lawrence. See, the Cowboys waited on DeMarcus Lawrence. So we got $21 million for DeMarcus Lawrence this year. Yeah, well, guess what? We had franchise tagged him, so he had already gotten $17 million the year before. If you had gotten the long-term deal done the year before, you might have got him for 17 or 18 and saved money down the road. So the longer you wait, the more it costs you. And here's the advantage now of signing now. All you people that say, well, make him prove it this year. Keep him on the cheap this year. Franchise tag him next year. Well, guess what the franchise tag is going to be? The average of the top 5. And right now you got 35, 34, 33, 32, and 30. So that's $33 million already for next year on a franchise tag. And guess what's going to happen at the end of that franchise tag? You franchise tag him again, it's going to go up even more. And then you got Jared Goff to pay. You've got Chargers, Phillip Rivers to pay. And then you got Pat Mahomes. So if Pat Mahomes does anything again this year, you can look at him being $40 million. So instead of maybe costing 30 or 31, now it might be 37, 38 next year or the year after, even more. So you have to get this deal done. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The time is to get it done. You could have gotten it done a few weeks ago, before Russell Wilson back in April, and you might have gotten a deal that was pretty good. It may have seemed high at the time, but where you're sitting at now, it's going to cost you more. And all you people that are out there that keep just trashing Dak, okay, you're entitled to your opinion. That's fine. All I care about is that one thing, winning. And all I know is this. I have yet to hear one person on that team that has said something bad about Dak Prescott in the leadership role. There's no cliques in that locker room where it's the Dak Prescott guys. It's the Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys team. Because I hear about cliques with other players where some of them are a little bit more arrogant, they kind of put themselves on a pedestal, you know, and don't really give a hoot about any of those other people. That's not the case in that locker room. And you can see these guys who are constantly together, hanging out, supporting each other's charities and things, all in together as a team. And that is leadership. And I got to tell you, there's something to be said for a guy who is calm, cool, and collected when all things else are breaking around him. When the game's on the line, that's the guy I want to have playing. That's the guy I want running my offense. Because he shows no fear, doesn't get excited, he just goes out there, does the deal. You're talking about a guy who's never had an interception, an incompletion in overtime. You're talking about a guy who's already got 14 comeback victories in his career. You got to pay to me. Need I go over the list of all the people between Troy Aikman and Tony Romo? Do you really want that pain? I don't. I sure don't. That clock is ticking. And the longer you wait, keeps going up. Another million here, another million there. So, tomorrow night, we got our live stream. My body is killing me from moving all that stuff in the back and knee. Getting myself moving with a job. Got a lot of work to do the next 2 days. Yeah, we got to pack. We are, I hadn't planned on this, but some people that I've done a lot of different playground builds and community volunteer work with in the past has a project that's in Puerto Rico starting Sunday to Saturday, and the construction person that they had couldn't go. An emergency came up, and he's like, "Mark, I need you to go to help lead the volunteers, and got to give back." The cool thing about this is they want me to be able to work different events and be their construction consultant, leader, whatever you want to call it, on different projects. It's not like an everyday type of thing, but it'll be, I think in July, we may be in New York, in Harlem, doing a community project. I may be in Arizona for a project, and if I am, Heatherly, Joseph, if I do the project in Arizona, I'm coming to see you while we're there, in Northern California, from the wildfires and stuff. So there's a thing, old saying that people used to say, I don't know if they still say it or not, but nice guys finish last. And I think that's some bullshit. I have always lived my life in service of others. I've always tried to give back. And you guys have heard me say this many, many times, that Your job is, if you're up on top of the mountain, is to help bring that next guy up. Help your fellow man get there. And I don't believe that this nice guy finishes last. Well, that's all I got to say about that. I need to take these old dead bones to bed. You ain't got to go home, but it's time to turn out the lights, guys. Damn. That should be a blooper. We'll find out who actually watched the end of this video. Okay, if you watched the video and saw the phone fall down, let's see, what will be the word? I got you. That's it. If you actually saw the camera fall down, say, I got you. And what we'll do is, we'll do a drawing or something for something. How's that? I'll get something from Puerto Rico. So, if you saw the phone fall down and you watched this to the end of it, say, I got you in the comments. I'm Mark Holmes, and it's time to turn out the lights. This party's over. See you guys in the morning.